A very happy morning to you all children. I am very much pleased to meet you for the first time to handle the subject, a part of science to you. I am Ravikumar and I will be teaching you physics and chemistry in science. So what is science? What is physics? And what is chemistry? All this we will see in the upcoming slides. Before going into the lessons, I would like to give you a small introduction. Children, as you grow, you have to grow in knowledge also. So there is a popular proverb in Tamil, right? That is, ஆளும் வளரணும் அறிவும் வளரணும் அதுதாண்டா வளர்ச்சி. So this is a very popular statement which reveals as you grow older, your knowledge should develop. So this developing of knowledge is not only based on the studies of book, but also it involves so many factors like life education. You learn from your environment. So how you solve a problem, how you take things when it goes against you. So all these are the life-oriented lessons which you should develop at this age so that at later years it will become very easy for you to go ahead. So children, education is a all-round development. It is not only in the studies of your book. Right now, let us see into our subject. As I told you, I will be taking physics and chemistry, which is part of science. So we will see what they deal with one by one in the next slides. Now look into this slide. It briefs you what is science. So what is science? Science is the process of gaining knowledge and investigating by making observations, posing questions, and testing through experimentation. A very good definition for science is this. So first point, gaining knowledge. We should get gained by the knowledge from whatever that you see. So that is what is called observation. So when you see anything, there must be a knowledge gained by it. For example, if the mother lights the gas stove, then you must be very keen in observing it, what type of flame is coming and how it produces fire, what makes it to produce fire. So this is called observation. Through observation, you get knowledge. And sometimes you have to investigate like a CID. So most of the inventions that took place in the recent years is a collection of subject called science. So whatever be the fact today was once a mystery to the scientist, and after repeated investigations, they have made into the successful, and now we are enjoying a fruitful world. So gaining knowledge and investigating by making observation, and mostly the next is posing questions. Without questions, we cannot get fulfilled with our knowledge. So why, what, how are the inducing questions which makes one to gain more and more knowledge. And last criteria is testing through experimentation. So by means of an experiment, or try to do by yourself, some of the facts become more easy to get understood. So these are the basic ideas which science is inculcating with our daily attitudes. So science is the process of gaining knowledge and investigating by making observation and posing questions and testing through experimentation. Children, see to this slide now. So from a tree, many branches are being lit out. So here the trunk of the tree, it is called science, and the branches are named by different names like biology, chemistry, physics, earth science, space science. So these are all branches of science. So science is made up of different subheadings, and we study science under these headings, and let us see what they are in detail in the next slides. This slide gives the definition or what it is about the types of science. Biology, it is the study of living things. So we see so many living things, and in the slides you can see some examples of living things are being listed there. A fungi, a frog, plants, animals, all these are all living things. So the study of living things is referred to biology. Chemistry, it is the study of chemicals and how they combine. So a very important and interesting branch of science is chemistry. So we do have so many chemicals. Even at home, without your knowing, you find so many chemicals. For example, the ordinary salt which adds taste to your food, common salt, it is a chemical called by the name sodium chloride. The toothpaste which you are using is again a chemical, and it is called as a base. The soap powder that you use to wash your clothes, the one powder which makes pakoras crispy, that is baking soda. We can go on listing so many chemicals that we use every day. So the study of chemistry is behind the chemicals and how they are combining with each other. Then the last branch is physics. The study of environment is known as physics. This is another interesting branch of science. So we will see in detail about these in the upcoming slides. This is another slide which deals with the same about the types of science. So science are majorly divided into two basics. One is physical science and other one is life science. In physical science, it is again divided into physics, chemistry, earth science, astronomy. In life science, it is the only one branch, that is biology. So biology is molecular biology, microbiology, and ecology. So these are the subheadings of biology. So in physics, you find about the branches: motion, force, heat, energy. Chemistry involves in the study of atoms and molecules. Earth science involves in the study of geology, weather, oceanography, etc. And astronomy, it is about the study of planets, stars, galaxies, etc. So this is another slide which briefs you about the types of branches in science. Here children, this slide is all about physics. What is physics? Physics deals with the study of matter and energy and the relationship between these two. Physics provides us mechanical formulas for all earthly events. So you can see about the branches of physics chapters here: heat, light, force, magnetism, inertia, friction, gravity, sound, electricity, atoms, so on. So these are the subtopics where it deals with. So the collection of all these study of these chapters, it is called as physics. Again, this is about physics. What is physics? Physics is the study of the physical world, that is, the world of matter and energy. Physics is everywhere, and problems that deals with temperature, size, motion, position, shape, or color involves physics. So it is mainly about matter. So this matter we will take up when we deal with the lessons. Matter is anything that you see. It should have a shape and weight. So we will discuss about this in the later classes, children. So just we are seeing only the introduction of what is physics, what is chemistry, and what is biology. Now we will see about chemistry. What is chemistry? Chemistry deals with the study of elements, that is atoms, molecules, compounds, ions, etc., and their chemical composition, characteristics, structure, and reactions. Children, don't get frightened by all these new words. As you are a basic learner, all these terms will appear frightening to you. But once when you know the meaning of these terms, elements, atoms, molecules, compounds, ions, it becomes very easy to catch up the further chemistry. So you are in the preliminary stage, beginning stage, where you will be learning all the definitions. So while learning, you have to be very careful and you should get the meaning of these terms well in heart. So I request you not to memorize any part of science for the sake of examination. You have to enjoy the study of science, and you should feel it is because of science the whole world is existing. So, children, don't get frightened by these terms. All these are all very easy, and it becomes understandable when you come stage by stage. I will explain to you. Then chemistry also studies the chemical interactions, bonding between elements, atoms and molecules. This bonding you will learn when you go to your class 10. So there are two types of bonding, ionic bonding and covalent bonding, and this you will learn when you go to your class 10. Now let us see what makes chemistry. So analytical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, biochemistry, nuclear chemistry, biophysical chemistry, polymer chemistry, quantum chemistry, environmental chemistry. So chemistry is divided or further divided into these topics, children. Okay. See to this slide. This gives or briefs about what is chemistry. Chemistry is the study of the composition of matter and the changes that matter undergoes. Since living and non-living things are made up of matter, chemistry affects all aspects of life and most natural events. Chemistry can explain why some food tastes sweet and some taste bitter. It can even explain why there are different shampoos for dry or oily hair. Chemical changes that occur in leaves can cause brilliant displays of colors. So this is just an introduction about what is chemistry. Now we have come to the last branch of science, biology. What is biology? Biology is the study of life. More specifically, the scientific study of living organisms and their interactions with the environment. We will study about the branches which involves chemistry. Biology is the study of living organisms, that is human, animal, microorganisms and plants. So we see the branches: morphology, botany, zoology, ecology, microbiology, genetics, taxonomy, anatomy are the different branches of biology which makes more and more studying interesting and meaningful. Children, this slide gives you about more details about biology. What is biology? It includes the studying of the following: the structure and cellular organization and function of living things, the life process of living things such as respiration, growth, development, reproduction, etc. The characteristics of different groups, that is, categorizes of living things, the plant and animal life of a specific area or region. the interaction of living things with one another and their environment. So this is a very good slide which explains about the biology. Children, look at this slide now, and this gives you about you people as students of science, what you should be and how you should be. Safety comes first is for the letter yes. Then come to class. Then integrity is important. Embrace your uniqueness. No distractions. Challenge yourself. Engage your mind. So the first letter of all this makes you a very good science student and a successful science student. Behind a successful student, these factors should be there.